Most of us have heard of the term safe space, but today we want to talk about a concept of being both safe and brave. Safe is important. We need psychological safety in our environments so people feel that they're always going to be treated with respect and dignity. But what we want to talk about today is the opportunity to move beyond just our comfort levels and get into a braver space. This diagram was created by the University of Michigan's Intergroup Dialogue team. And what it reveals are 3 zones that help us calibrate whether we are being brave enough to experience learning. In the center, you'll see an area called the comfort zone. What I like to say is this is the place where you learn absolutely nothing. And that's okay. The comfort zone is valuable to all of us. It's the place where we choose our friends, where we get our media from, who we hang out with. This is a wonderful thing, but it's not always where learning happens. To encounter learning means by definition to come in contact with something we're unfamiliar. And that lack of familiarity is the way that we often learn the best. That's what the research shows. When you're uncomfortable is where most of the learning happens. And so we want to have something that we call constructive discomfort, experiences that push us out of the comfort zone and into the place where we're most likely to learn. What we don't want to have is moving people into the danger zone. This is where you shut down and really aren't able to learn any more from the situation because you're starting to feel threatened. And so some of those physiological responses can be your heart racing, your palms becoming sweaty, your stomach starts to ache. And for others of us, it really just means shutting down completely. So this is when you have that email that you need to check, you suddenly need to use the restroom, and you're just basically out of here because you can't really learn anymore because of the emotional and psychological triggers you're experiencing. Whenever you enter the danger zone, it is critically important that you take care of yourself. And no one can actually know what that line is for you. And in fact, part of what I want to challenge you to do is to calibrate the difference between when you're uncomfortable and when you're unsafe. Too often in our society, as soon as we encounter ideas that are different than ours, or experiences or perspectives that are different, we shut down. Then we miss out on those learning opportunities. So being uncomfortable is okay and welcomed. It's okay. Be uncomfortable. But being unsafe is not. Please take care of yourself. Another fallacy is the idea that we all need to spend an equal amount of time in the learning edge. This is sort of the idea that fairness means we all have to do the same thing. But what it doesn't take into consideration is that some of us spend more time in the danger zone on a daily basis. If you have to worry about whether you're safe walking alone at night, or at a traffic stop, or choosing a bathroom, or living in your country, then these are opportunities that create that physiological, psychological, and actual unsafe environments for you. And so one of the things that we do is we spend more time with those people in the comfort zone. And this is why many of us have employee resource groups, affinity groups, because this is the time when people need more care in the comfort zone. So as an ally, we recognize we may have to spend more time in the learning edge in order to adequately support those that need more time in the comfort zone.